Hello. Hold on. This is not correct. There we are. Now that's much better. I think. I don't actually. Actually, I don't know. But we should be here now. Hello. Yeah. Chat is working too. Great, great. Actually I should be moving this over there. And then also it doesn't matter because I just need the chat app on the other screen. I don't really need to see the statistics. YouTube stream statistics are weird. It tells me that there is 15 minutes average view duration on the stream, and like I guess it's counting me as viewer, which is really strange. I don't know. This doesn't make a lot of sense. But anyway, we're back. We have returned because I felt like playing more Nier. I don't know what to say. I just wanted to go play Nier. So, two things. Number one, new chair. It is luxurious. I have I kind of made a deal with myself that if I passed the 6-month trial period at work, I would get myself a new chair. And so there we are. This is great. Now I can sit in this thing for like 20 hours a day and I wouldn't mind. Alright. Second thing. I have gotten all of the weapons so far, I think, that can be gotten outside of the Shadowlord's castle. So we should have everything now, except the things for which I have to enter into the shrine again. Yeah. So as far as I am aware, there's like 2 to 3 weapons still in the shrine at the Shadowlord's castle, which is okay. Everything else I got. Which meant I had to do some very annoying quests, such as clearing all of the enemies out of the shrine in Facade, or looking for a lost treasure map, which was very annoying. But now everything is here. And now that everything is in place, the only thing I have to worry about is going in and taking out the Shadowlord. Since I don't really have to upgrade all of these anymore. Which maybe I want to do eventually, because I did have an idea for a video where I'd need all of the upgraded weapons, but I don't know yet. Anyway, Mr. Boatman, can you take me over to the Lost Shrine, please? I would like to face the Shadowlord now. Alright. Onward, my weird companions. It is time for us to put an end to all of this. Or is it? Or is it? We don't know. Oh gosh, there's a lot of these guys. Well, I don't know if I want to deal with all of them. Actually, like, hold on. This is annoying. This is stupid. Is this any... Which of these is the most powerful that I have? Oh, it's extra heavy, so it'll absolutely crush them. It doesn't have a lot of attack power, but it is heavy. No. Oh, Twisted Ring. I guess that's a rare material that I would need for some sort of upgrade that I don't plan on actually caring about. I'm so done with your armored nonsense. Just getting out the big sword. Guys, can you follow? Kinda, I don't need you to take care of the stragglers. Ah, the city ruins. I can clearly see the city ruins from here. Man, it's literally... Nier Replicant and Automata literally just have the same areas. This here is the city ruins, then we have the forest, we have the desert, we have a factory. I mean, I'm just saying. I guess the only thing we're missing is the copied factory in the tower. But that being said, maybe the shrine or the Shadowlord's castle could be counted as the tower. Oh yeah, cool. Good old Snake Eater ladder. Lush, you know, I'll be right there. It just takes me a while to get up all of these stupid ladders and past these shades. I'm still not max level, I think. It should be a 30. So technically I'm weaker than the Shadowlord. But surely I should be alright. Okay. Wait, what is this guy? Why do you have a shield? Stop having a shield. Do I really even want to deal with you? Give me the Phoenix Spear back. That makes it easier to deal with him. Can't believe they have mages in the shrine now. Alright, however, this does beg the question if I want to just run up the stairs and ignore everything, or if I actually want to deal with these guys. But I sort of don't feel like it, so we'll just run past, I think. Except this guy, he's dead. Except him, screw him in particular. Right up the staircase, please. Run near. Why did they give you high boots, by the way? Just wondering. The very accentuated butt that you have there. I guess Yokotaro likes every butt. All butts are appreciated in the Yokotaro verse. Oh hi, it's this guy again. Oh, we're Shadowlording now. Oh, that's a combo. Alright. Please go away. Get out of here. The music is kicking in. Alright, I couldn't go here. Never mind. Alright. No more puzzles. Only enemies. Oh yeah, there are enemies in here. Oh god. Get out. Alright, health salve that I don't really need. That's okay. Hello. You foolish man. You have been unshaded. Oh hi. Well, for you I can use a spear. Ulil. Armor break. Okay, that's good. That might be useful for all of the various armored enemies around here. Alright, I'm getting closer. Man, this music is still giving me goosebumps. Go on, big guy. Just get out of the way. Ow. That wasn't very smart of me. What are you guys doing there? I completely ignored that you were also dealing with shade. Yeah, I know. It's like annoying to break their guard with a spear, but still. The Phoenix Spear is very strong, but not very heavy. In general, that shouldn't matter much, but just makes it harder to break their armor. We continue. Oh, come on, leave me alone. I could use another level, maybe. Drop your swords, goddammit. The armor's not even that bad. The worst thing is the guarding. There we are. Come on, Mr. Shadowlord. It's time for you to give up. Where's the door to the outside? It should have been around here, right? Or maybe I'm not quite there. Wait, no. Another door. I wonder what this shrine was originally used for. But surely this was some sort of modern building. Oh god, I fell. Cool, that was stupid. Well, never mind then. Or was it, can I... No, I can't get up here. Alright, never mind that. I think that's actually the second time that happened to me. I feel like that happened before. Why'd you not put up any banisters? That is a health hazard, I have you know. Alright, we can go now, I think. Wait, no. I still have to go through the doors here. Any shades in here? No, I didn't think so. Good. Oh yeah, right. I'm just not gonna fight these guys right now, I think. But I guess I'll fight in these. Alright. Let me just use something that doesn't care about your guard. But it's also very slow and heavy. Oh yeah, I found out that I can use both buttons for a special attack. Come on. Okay, nice. What is this, by the way? Health salve. Alright. I'll use it. If it's a free item, I'll have it. Even though I didn't really need it. Okay, is anything in here? Just to make, like, super sure that we're not missing anything. I would assume not really. No, it's just crates. But you never know. Sometimes there's a weapon in the crate. Okay, we can take the big door now. Out the big door into the sunlight. Ah, bright. Sorry, Yona. I'm coming for you now. Oh no. The music is getting calmer. That's usually not a good sign. Also, that sounds different. That is not the version that I'm familiar with. Also, I think there was another item in here. Like, I'm supposed to find a magic stone at the top of the Shadowlord's castle. But I don't know where it is exactly. I'm moving this up here. This doesn't do anything. Or maybe it does. I don't know. Like, I can't move it there since there's a tree root in the way. There's debris in the way here. So that also doesn't do anything. Alright, now I can move it. Alright, does that do anything? Can I jump over here? Actually, I can. Wow. Alright then. But is there any point in doing this? Surely there's something hidden here. Surely Yokotaro would not lead me astray like that. Oh, okay. Oh my god. There's a very obscure path that I'm taking here. Oh, hi. I didn't expect shades to be back here. Well, they exist no longer. Full exploring. Yeah. Always explore everything. You never know where secret loot might be hidden. Boop. Can you die? Like, I know this sword isn't awfully strong, but still. Hello? What is going on here? Oh my god! He appeared suddenly without warning. Yeah, fortunately he's no match for the Phoenix Spear. But he does vomit balls though, so that's a problem. Oh yeah, that was the combo, never mind. Eye of Power.
This must be the Eye of Power.
Oh my gosh. I can feel magic just gushing out of it.
I must say, I'm impressed. Telling one's fortune with such a powerful stone could produce.
Oh yeah, that was for the side quest.
Results.
So, am I supposed to take that back down now? I don't want to leave here. I feel like I read that once you enter the Shadowlord's castle, you can talk to Devila and Popola and get out of it again. I'll do a save in front of the big door, and then I'll figure out if that's a thing that I can do. Can I use the Eye of Power, by the way? Is that something that I can do? Items. Key item. No, we only have maps here. No eyes and key cards. So those still exist, I see. I can discard the Eye of Power. A stone that shows the owner whatever he wants to see. Okay. Is there anything else here? I don't think so, actually. Or with just the Eye of Power, and that's all that there is to this area. Yeah, I mean, that's fair enough. Also an alternative path to get to the door. Okay. Just doing a little climb then. Oh! I fell. Alright, that might have been stupid. Yeah, it brought me back to the beginning. Alright then. Never mind. I'll just ignore all of you, okay? Can you stop? I'm literally trying to get up there. It's very rude. Yeah, I have execution now. Nothing else over here except more shades then. Okay, that's fair. Alright, we'll head in. Time for the Shadowlord's castle.
Such an ominous sight. And yet I find it strangely nostalgic.
Yeah, that's where we met, Weiss.
This is where Weiss and I first met. And first fought together.
Wow. This is where you used to live, Weiss?
Well, yes, I suppose. In a technical sense.
Yeah, then
Pretty
we
nice
dispatched
days
of
for a
the
floating
Final Fantasy
magazine.
XIV raid bosses.
At least it was free from annoying hussies like yourself.
True. Anyway, let's open this door. You cannot turn back after this point. That's actually a problem then. God damn it. Are you sure I can't turn back? Because there's still like a weapon that I get from the Magic Stone quest, right? Hold on. I'll quickly check if that is correct. Magic Stone. The magical stone. Okay. Search for the Eye of Power. Okay. Alright, so it appears, if the wiki is to be believed, that you can teleport back to the village once you have entered this door. We already have all fragments. Save the entrance to the shrine, enter the Shadowlord's castle, and select the option to be teleported back to the village when prompted to do so. Okay. Okay. In that case, I'll try to go inside and see if we have the option to turn back. Yeah, maybe they added that as quality of life for the remake. All right, I'm heading in. I I headed out actually. Never mind. I have temporarily lost my sense of direction. Well then, don't mind me. I'm gonna go back in. Okay, there's no turning back. Let's go.
And now the path is open.
Ah, yes. Very sterile. Very brutalist interior design. I like it. Oh, this is much nicer. Okay. Nice garden you have here. Shame you're not going to have much joy with it once I've dispatched you. Well, I can jump over there. That's fine. Hey, crates. Of course there's a weapon in here. Ooh, the Phoenix Sword. Well. Well, how nice. I was hoping for that, actually. What is it? More blinding light? Oh, another garden. Either it's another garden, or we're just repeating the same room. Yeah, feels like I've seen that before. Oh, but one of the statues broke now. Was that always that way? I don't know. This is very ominous. Hello. If I do that again, we're going to find another garden. Yeah, okay.
Okay, hold on. Is it just me, or are we looping around the same path over
Yeah,
and
that's what
over?
I was thinking, Emil.
What do you mean?
I think he means we're stuck.
Yeah.
There must be an escape route somewhere.
So if I just stay stubborn and do this over and over again, surely an escape will present itself. Or maybe I can turn back and take the other door. Well, that doesn't really do anything. Never mind. Just loops me over to the other side. Hello, Mr. Shadowlord. I'd like to get out of this infinite loop of nice gardens. I mean, it's a very nice garden, but still, I got work to do. I don't think there is anywhere else I can go, though. Oh, pigeon. Hi.
To whom does the true voice speak? To whom does the true form show itself? You must answer.
It can talk!
I ask, why did humans disappear from the world?
I believe this
I
is
don't
some
know.
manner of password.
Password?
Yes. The correct answer should grant us access to the castle. I feel confident I've heard this somewhere before.
Alright then. I guess I'll talk to the pigeons again.
To whom, I ask, why did you must...
Why did humans disappear from the world? Because of the black disease.
I answer, because of a black disease.
I ask, how can humans extend their lives?
Wait, acquiring the leaves of the sacred tree, separating body from soul. That is technically correct.
I answer.
I ask, what is the destination of souls?
Oh, now you're asking me metaphysical questions that I don't have an answer for. In the corresponding shells, they are in Promised Land, bursting with light. I would assume that this is what that is.
I answer, they are placed in their corresponding shells.
Very well. You are acknowledged as master.
Oh, alright.
You may enter.
Well then.
I just happened to
seems
answer
the
that
way is
correctly.
open.
Yeah, but what does that mean? So, you extend... Wait, so, hold on. Humans extend their lives by... Humans extend their lives by separating body from soul. But then the soul will... The destination of the soul is a shell. A corresponding shell. So does that mean they're just in an endless cycle of rebirth? Ah. Next room, please. I have answered the... What the hell? Oh, yeah, right. I guess.
It's the twins from your village.
Popla? Devila? What are you doing here?
Hey, any chance you'll just go back to the village?
Yeah, no can do.
This is a very dangerous place. Even if you can find Yona here, you probably can't get her out.
How did you get here?
Shh. We're asking the questions right now.
Alright. Weird to rescue. Okay, so yeah, I can actually choose the option to go back to the village, finish my quest, and then come back. That is kind of silly, but okay. Do I want to do that? That's annoying, because apparently you can also get the weapon through ending B. Actually, I'll go back to the village, and then I'll finish up the...
They're right. Let's go back to the village.
Do you truly wish to go back?
Yeah, I mean, I guess. Kind of don't want to do that right now, honestly. I have to go back all the way up the stupid shrine. But hold on. Let me think for a second. What to do here? Okay. Alright, fine. We're going down. We have plenty of time, I think. So we're going down, we're handing in the side quest, and we're coming back up.
Yeah.
I mean, I did save just before the gates to the Shadowlord's castle, so... Even if that doesn't work out, we can just... Okay, they literally just throw you out. Alright. That, however, means that I can go to the... I can go back to the forest now. Oh, there's a mouse pointer on my screen. So, in fact, you can turn back. Yokotaro lied to me. This goes to show the man can't be trusted. Hello, boar. Swiftly take me to the forest, please. Just such that I can finish up that quest and then head back into the Shadowlord's castle. I mean, to be fair, I could have just done that before entering in the last ending. But, I mean, I guess we can get it out of the way right now. Hello, Miss Fortune Teller.
Well, did you find my stone?
This work for you?
Yeah, here it
That's
is.
it. Oh, thank you. Oh, and while you're here, how about a free reading?
Alright, I'll listen
Sure,
to my fortune.
as well.
Let's see what the eye has to reveal.
Alright. Well, show me then.
Where
Oh, we're
are
back
we?
in the past.
I don't know. Never seen this place before.
Alright, so here... Yeah,
Shit! In our dreams? What cheek.
it's the iron pipe.
I
The best
refuse
weapon
to
of all.
believe that we were simply whisked off to some alien land.
Yeah, I suppose.
Alright, more shades to dispatch then. And I hate those shields. Alright, screw this, I don't care anymore. Phoenix Sword it is. Oh god, there's so many of them. Fortunately, we also have the Dark Execution. We just have to dispatch of all these guys. Why is this my fortune? Isn't fortune telling meant to tell me something about my future? Or is the future the same as the past in Nier? Who knows? We may never know. Come on. Remove thyself, children. You are unworthy. Also, I would like to remind everyone that this is not winter. This is not actually snow. How many more of them are there? Oh my god, I actually took a lot of damage there. Alright, give me your medicinal herbs, I'm gonna need them. Being assaulted by so many small shades from all sides kinda adds up over time. Yeah. This area always gets me. Me too. It is very emotionally taxing to be here. There's the big one. But you know what? I'll use the spear for him. Come on, dude. You know you can win. Ow, what the hell, man? Got a last hit in before he collapsed. Is that it then? Yeah, that's all. That is the entire fortune session.
What was that?
I cannot say, but I doubt it was a mere daydream if all of us experienced it as one.
I think I've seen that before.
Wow, I don't know what happened, but you guys look pretty shaken up.
Yeah, I don't know either.
There's a deep inner meaning behind this fortune, but I'm not really sure what it is. Anyway, thanks again for that.
I think I'll
Yeah,
pass.
alright, cool.
What was that all
I
about?
guess we did
I
that
don't
then.
know. It gave me some serious deja vu.
Did it now?
Yeah, like I'd been there before or something.
It's almost like I lived it.
Felt like something was pushing down on my chest.
Well, it was just a dream. Best to put it out of your mind.
It was me all along. Alright, now, finally, we can continue into the Shadowlord's castle. Or just excuse me while I ride my boar into the general direction of the finale. Finale number 1 of 4. Until we reach ending D for Dragon. Did it ever occur to anyone that Nier spelled backwards is Ryan, which is pure in German? Is that a thing? Is that something that was intended? Wouldn't be surprised considering Kaine is also kind of close to nobody. Alright, Mr. Boatman. I'm sorry you're gonna have to take me to the shrine again. Alright, thank you. Don't worry, I'm not coming down again. Alright, now to ignore every single enemy again. And climb up the endless ladders. Oh boy, what joy. I do love myself some ladders. Speedrun. Lost Shrine speedrun. Yo, hold on to the ladder, boy. And climb faster. I don't want to eat any of these balls. Well, Shadowlord, it's nice you have all of these shade guards and all, but it would be a shame if someone just ignored all of them. You know. It's not very effective that way, are they? Okay, there we go. Oh, white, I just ignore you. And then I'll be on my way. Alright, I just need to traverse the 5 intermediate rooms again. Hello? Oh man. Alright, I'm literally just ignoring you this time. Oh, never mind. Those stairs were not the right way. Oh yeah, thanks, Kaine. I'll leave it to you then. I like how its health bar is still there. They're not letting me get away from him. Oh no, now I get it. I did it. I did it. Okay. Now we're out of combat officially. Get out of my way, please. I have important matters to attend to. Ow. Sir. Sir, please. I have business. And none of my business is with you. Okay, now we can get out of here. Always the sunlight that gets you. Why are you slowing down, Nier? We have no time to lose. Yona's in danger. You know this, man. Oh. Alright, this time I'll take the quote-unquote proper path. Actually, I messed up. I didn't take any path at all. So much for the speed run. Whoop. Okay. Here, let go of the ladder. It's fine. You don't have to climb. You don't have to climb down the ladder. You can just jump. Okay, now we can save again. And with the iron pipe in my inventory, I shall enter the Shadowlord's castle again. So, what we've learned is, in fact, you can turn around. Get back to the statue garden. Hello, pigeons. Oh, I see. You no longer want to talk to me. That's okay. I understand. It's time to deal with Devil and Popola. Hello, you two.
Popola? Devila? What are you doing here?
Devila truly is the superior sister.
Hey, any chance you'll just go back to the village? This is a very dangerous place. Even if you can...
Ouch.
Yeah, no, I'm going.
We're here to rescue Yona.
No dice, huh? Well, I guess we don't have a choice then. No, I suppose not. How sad.
So what is your role again exactly? Like, are you administrators of some kind?
We didn't want to fight you. We really didn't want to.
Can you at least explain?
Devila, what's happening?
Sorry, but this fate was predetermined.
Oh dear.
Still, we spoke to truth. We really wanted to avoid this if possible. We were hoping to put it off for 100 years or so. Until the next generation came along.
What are you talking about?
Are they shades?
I don't think so.
They are not shades.
It's a lie. I don't believe it.
If we're still going by automata logic, they are androids? Are they already androids? I don't know what their deal is exactly.
This is madness. Why do you block our
Oh dear.
path?
You have no cause to speak so with us, Grimoire Vice. You are a traitor.
They have always been. Okay, I see. What do you mean? Like, why is there a cutscene? I haven't even taken much damage. Oh, there. They're paralyzing Weiss. I guess I can't use magic now. Oh, I can.
My powers.
What do you mean?
Shit on a shingle.
But
We can
that's
use
the
sealed
problem.
Verses.
Of course
God.
we can. The power came from us in the first place. You were simply loaned a small portion of it.
My God.
Are you all right?
Tevela, Popola, why are you guys doing this?
Ah, they're over there.
Why are you siding with
Stop
the
teleporting.
Shades?
Or I'll just stab. I'll just go face first. Oh God, they have fists. Oh dear. Devil, stop it with the fists. Man.
Why?
The answer to every riddle lies within the heart of the Shadowlord.
Shadowlord. So you've been on his side this whole time?
You must search for that answer yourself. You've got to face your own truth now.
I don't know what that means.
Enter the Shadowlord's castle.
Oh, well, I guess I've been granted access. Thank you for that. Don't just twist yourself out of existence. I'll see you in like 20,000 years. You obtained the Shadowlord's castle map. Alright, that sure was something.
Popola are fighting us.
Yes, they do seem to be putting us through a great deal of...
Weiss has been a little damaged in that exchange.
You okay, Vice?
How odd. For long years, my mind and tongue have been my greatest assets. But now the latter seems to be...
Yeah,
Hell,
Vice?
there's a bit
do
of a
not look at me
problem.
like that.
Little interference
I am
here.
Grimoire Weiss. I am perfectly...
You don't sound fine. The Dracula special. Teleport into bullshit spam. Yeah, love that one. What is a man? Back to the brutalist hallways.
I think I hear a waltz.
Waltz? Oh yeah. There's some music going on in the background. They added that in the remake. Oh really? Okay. It's been so long I didn't remember, but it is a nice touch. They added a few nice audio elements that I really appreciate. Okay, what's the party in here? Who is having the ball? Well, a bunch of ghosts, it seems. These ghosts be ballin'.
It certainly is a grand affair.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Bunch of dancing bastards.
Oh, okay.
They're all
There's
shades.
shades in here. There is shades in here after all.
I think we're locked in.
It's not like I was planning to leave.
Locked in.
Yeah, it's a bit late for that.
Obtained Uloloth. Magic weapon, armor break. Okay. Get these guys out of here. Need to lock onto something so I can hit things. There we are. Can you let me do things, please? I guess we're taking out the Phoenix Sword again. This is nonsense. Actually, the sword doesn't stagger them, which is a problem. Poduloth. Guard resistance, okay. Oh my god, stop rolling! that all of you? No, of course not. There's more. Every pair is a pair of shades. Send them prone so they can't attack me. Oh my god, there's a lot of shields too. Oh, stop. Okay, I think I need the execution. Just to give me some room to breathe. Why did you not get hit? You bastard. Are all of these buffed in some way? It almost seems that way. Oh, now there's shades shooting balls as well. Oh, these are the mages. They might have buffed them. Oh god, that's actually very painful. Actually, I'll take the Phoenix Spear again. Seems like a better choice here. Alright, you're going down. It's our Ken XP rate. That's nice. Wait, hold on. Shadowlord's Castle, one of my favorite themes. It's great, actually. A lot of these are great. I'd still say Kaine is my favorite, but this one, definitely. Either this or Snow and Summer. Wait, what the hell was I about to do? Phoenix Spear. What am I missing? Missing some spear. Well, even if I am missing anything right now, I can just get that in ending B before I do that. A heal. Weird. Darken. That gives you more experience. That gives you significantly more experience. God damn. Oh, also, the Phoenix Sword doesn't have any wards equipped to it yet, so... You know, probably not as strong as it could be. Armor break? I mean... Attack power. Words are really powerful. I'm wondering if I actually want guard break on the spear, or if that's a possibility. Or armor break. I mean, guard break would be great, but it doesn't really... Oh, it does. I could give it guard break, actually. I'll try that. Oh my god. They're going a little crazy right now. Well, at least we're almost done. Broken wristwatch. I actually needed that to upgrade the Phoenix Spear. Yeah, going down. Oh, now I have to deal with the mages too.
Damn it! It won't stop coming!
I'll open the next door. Cover me.
Come on. They're so slippery. Why? Let's get it together. We have a job to do.
Oh, right. Protect the hussy, yes? Good plan. Let's go.
Yeah, good plan. Let's go, let's go.
Protect Kaine for us.
I'm trying, Emil, I'm trying.
Stupid door. Come on. Oh, come on.
Kaine! Hurry!
It's not open yet?
Do I look like a goddamn locksmith to you?
I mean, you can just cut it open, right? That's how you solve all your problems, with cutting. God, get down here! I hate these so much.
No, you idiot. What are you doing?
Lock doesn't want to open? Fine. I'll just break it down.
Stop, you impatient
Let me up.
fool.
What am I supposed to do about them? I don't understand. I guess I'll let them take their distance and then attack me so I can shoot my own magic. Yeah, these... Okay, now there we go. Alright, Kaine, what's your big plan?
No good bullshit bastard! Open the fuck up already! Ugh!
Alright, I mean,
Got
kicking the
it.
door
Kaine,
is an option.
Look out!
Kaine, don't get lethally injured again, please. Oh, dear God. That's a lot of shade balls.
Huh?
Well, at least it didn't stab her, I guess.
Are they laughing? These things are freaking me out.
Hey, get rid of them, please. And get Kaine out of that situation.
We need to help Kaine.
Orbs! Not the orbs. I hate orbs.
We need to help Kaine.
Yeah, I'm on my way.
You okay?
Yeah, but we got problems.
Yeah, the shades never stop. They never stop coming. And they're communicating. And now they're merging. Oh dear. Yeah, this looks like a bit of an issue. Oh, it's Boar. It's big ass Boar.
We don't need forgiveness, asshole.
Kaine?
Wait, did you understand what the board just said, Kaine? Oh, sorry. Can you speak shade? That's very disconcerting.
How should I know?
Kaine, are you all right?
She's talking to the shades.
Damn shade.
Oh dear.
What now? Oh, great. Now it's armored. Come on, man. I can still damage the sides, it's fine. Or just shoot it with magic, it seems quite effective actually. And the shade itself doesn't do much except, you know, charge and jump occasionally. Yeah, I got stabbed. Why did you recover?
Can I even hurt this thing?
What is it doing?
Fuck. Oh no.
Alright, I'm trying.
Stop now. Damn it.
Is it spreading poisonous
Stay
gas?
focused, Kaine. Don't fall victim to such distractions.
Come on. We
Stop
have to
it.
keep going.
Stop it with the gas. Alright, you do that.
This way. Move.
Okay, now. Let's get out of this gas chamber. Bye, Boar. Oh, this looks quite futuristic and modern. Oh, hi. Is that perhaps the lance I was missing? Well, I'm glad I got it now. Dragoon lance. That certainly is a lance. Hey, does this... Hold on, I'm interested. Does this Dragoon lance have a history? I wonder. Dragoon lance. Read story. He had grown old. The king's dauntless gaze had lost its light, and his stalwart body had grown soft. What's more, every ounce of fear and vanity he had gained with age now gnawed away at his heart. He second? The king was afraid, so he repeatedly ordered the invasion of neighboring countries, so as to hold on to the land he had been sworn to protect. Dragoon! Dragon Dragoon! Certainly that's going to be a very interesting story once that thing is fully upgraded.
Up here!
But right now we have other issues to deal with. Up here, but what's down there? Nothing. Cool. Alright, I'm heading up the spiral staircase. Oh. Oh god, the boar's back. This infernal thing. Oh god. Oh, okay. I thought I'd have a chance, actually. But I guess not. So, is that check? Okay, thank god it's a check. Yeah, alright.
Up here!
Well, you never know if there's anything useful in the crates, such as weapons. But I will ignore them from now on. There are items in there, but they they don't really help you when you're getting killed.
Please, hurry!
Yeah, I'm running. There's crates in the way. Oh god, he's catching up to me, actually. Oh god. I guess I'm gonna have to destroy the crates. I thought jumping over them would be enough, but I suppose I actually have to dispatch them. Yeah, I'm getting stomped again. Keep this goddamn boar away from me. Alright, this way I can run.
Please, hurry!
No, keep running. Please, Nier. Run. Alright, I think we did it. That was close, but it worked out in the end. Oh great, there's another door we have to kick in. Kinda, you on the case?
Damn it, I can't get it open.
Yeah, it looks very heavy. And the boar is back.
Attack incoming!
Maybe I can abuse the boar to run into the door. Hey boar, can you get over here and run into the door for me?
The entrance is locked too.
It seems we are in a bit of a predicament.
Come on, man. Faster.
Strike the beast while it's down.
Come on. Why is it...
Hit the thing while it's down.
Why is it the boar that's invincible of all things? Oh, not again. Yeah, alright. The boar is very enraged. What's it gonna be, boar? Oh, hi. We have his assistance from an unknown party. Oh, it's the guys from... How did they get here? Like, actually, where'd you come from? Like, actually, how'd you get in here? I have questions. The king is here.
What are you doing here?
Where is the castle of the
You're
Shadowlord?
correct.
But certainly I would have seen you pass me, right?
But
あらペルアと
どんだ来てキリゴイタリ
アフィアトサチチサタと
Alright, King.
カイザムチと
I'm glad you're here, but we really need to do something about this door. Oh, thank the Lord.
Hey!
What about you guys?
Stop! Let me go! Stop it! Damn
Well,
it. King, no!
I guess that's the last we've seen of the king.
アゴ
Well, that's a red flag you just raised.
No! Open the door! You can't fight that thing on your own!
ユククオタオキアルタビュートクルトコチイル
I mean, you see, if we defeat the Shadowlord fast enough, then surely all the shades will be gone. 88 rules.
心中カレルタカイザムテーラス
なんだ改て
A salute for the king.
ウラーヌペルアトチ
He was a great king.
Open the damn door!
Knock it off already.
Give him a good
Let's go.
slap.
Fine.
He's right
fighting
though,
for
we have
you
to focus.
And for Fira.
He's given his life
Let
for
him
our
die
mission.
nothing.
My friend.
More hallways. Okay, Shadowlord, this is enough. And more crates. Now we're stocked up on health items, at least. And strength items. Unending hallways. Ah, it's bright again. Oh, hello. Devilan Popala. You're gonna try and stop me again?
Devila. Popola.
The Council of Redheads will decide your fate.
Oh, look. You made it. We've been waiting for so long.
Why are you doing this?
It began 1,300 years ago.
1,300? 1,300 years?
Humanity, finding itself on the brink of extinction, undertook a last-ditch rescue plan called Project Gestalt.
Gestalt?
Do you still not remember, Grimoire Weiss? Then let's give you a refresher.
Yeah, his memories are still sort of jumbled. Oh god, that's a lot. I couldn't read all of these. Obtained Project Gestalt documents.
Weiss! My mind. I remember.
It's a painful memory.
Devila. Popola. You are not human. In fact. Oh no.
Yeah, sometimes the truth can be a real bitch. You want to finish that thought for him, sister? All of us. Every person standing in this room are mere shells created by the true humans.
What do you mean?
What are you saying?
You still don't get it?
Oh my
You
god.
aren't human.
We've all been androids
So
all
the
along.
Humans, I mean, the true humans, are extinct?
I completely forgot about this.
They still live on. Each shade is a twisted remnant.
It's always
of
been
once
automata.
a human being.
Crazy, huh? Now let's skip the part where you stand there with your mouths agape and just get down to business.
Wait. Wait.
Sorry, but we're gonna be needing that shell of yours. The rightful owner has been waiting for a very long time.
Oh, and
Please
that's
don't
just...
be angry with us.
And the
We are
Shadowlord is
only
just the
doing our
soul
duty.
that belongs to the shell, then.
Our endless existences have a single purpose: to control the lives of others in accordance with the will of the true humans. You have your own motives.
Well,
Your own
I'm sorry, I can't let
desires.
you do that, though.
And we have ours. I fear it really is just that simple.
Don't speak such foolishness.
Sorry.
Well, we're back to fighting. Oh god.
You and us, we're the same.
No.
Tools in
Get
the
out.
hands of a master.
No,
Yeah, surely they'll be fine.
nothing like you.
I mean, they still exist in like 20,000 odd years. I can't attack Popola, it seems. I can only deal with the Fister. Yeah, it seems fine though. This thing is still dealing a lot of damage. There we are.
Devila? Devila?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had to take your sister down. Are you willing to stop now before I have to take both of you out?
Popola, are you crying? No, don't die. You know, Popola, I understand now why we're twins. It's because we were born without souls. Devila, I can't stop the bleeding. Oh God, I can't stop it. This world is too lonely for one without a soul.
But they do bleed.
There's too much emptiness. Our souls are missing. And yet somehow our tears still work. It's kind of weird. Sorry, sis. I love you. Devila,
This is very sad and all, but you did attack me.
don't you go! No, I can't be alone!
Popola. Let's stop this now.
Yeah, this has gone far enough.
Stop. Stop? Now you want to stop? You think you have the luxury to stop? You cut down my sister like a goddamn animal and now you want to stop?
Yo, listen, you attacked us.
Wait! It doesn't have to. No one stops! It's way too late to stop! No one stops!
No one stops. There's no more stopping. Yeah, I think that's I can't do anything about it. No stopping forever. They aren't the same models. Oh yeah, okay. So I guess that's what happens to is everyone an android then? It seems like that's what happened to some of the side quest characters who just came back, or who were presumably killed by the Shades and then just came back. I guess they're also all just androids. Androids are basically 99 human and 1% metal magic. That's about what it is. Goddamn. Yeah, I feel like I didn't really process all of the lore back when I originally played it, but that was also a long time ago, but god. Now everything is starting to make a lot more sense.
Don't do this, Popola!
Oh god, this
You and
oh my
Devil are
god.
like parents to
That's
me.
so much magic.
Those two have watched the world wither for time immemorial.
Sorry, I just have to face tank this.
Difficult to imagine.
I don't want to do this. I don't want to fight her.
Yeah, me neither,
Stop
man.
bitching and start fighting. It's the only way.
Oh my god, it's just teleporting. Bullshit, teleporting is back. Alright. Yeah, the song makes it 20 times sadder. And it's already sad. I'm sorry, Popola.
No stopping. No stopping ever.
Well, you didn't have to explode on me. Oh no.
The bridge!
Blast! We're trapped.
I've got an idea.
Alright, Emil. You better be okay after we execute your idea. Oh no. She's not giving up that easy.
I fear we're done for.
It'll be all right.
Huh? You know, when I was young, I hated my eyes. And now that I'm older, I hate what my body has become. But there's something else there now. Something like pride, you know?
Emil?
I mean,
Don't you leave me too.
without all this, I couldn't have become your friend. Goodbye, my friends. Thank you for everything.
Man.
Emil.
For so long, all I could do was destroy. But now, I have a chance to save something.
No!
I'm sorry, Kane.
Now
We
get
will have
going.
to see him go in this ending. I don't remember if any others
Don't
we're
worry
going to
about
have
me.
to do the same, but
I'm gonna be fine.
eventually he will be fine.
Emil! Emil!
Emil! You jackass, get back here! Emil!
Oh dear. Kaine's so unstable, and Vice can't stop arguing with people. I hope they can hold it together once I'm gone. Well, I guess they'll just have to learn.
They'll be fine. Don't you worry, man. We'll be back for you in another time.
I want to see you again. I want to see all of you again. Just one more time.
Can't believe we're going to have to lose Emil too.
I'm
Was such a good boy.
scared. I don't want to die.
I don't think anything survived that, including Popola. She was atomized. Well, she wanted this. But no, we've lost everything. Except the core team. Oh, hello. Hello, Sir Shadow. I can't quite tell if you have aged as well. Seems that way. So, yeah, if we're all androids, how does it work that Nier has aged? Is that also android magic? We have made it, but at what cost? I guess that's her way of coping. Only that you can't keep it up.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Punched some sense back into Nier. We've lost everything, but there's still a mission to complete. Yona is still alive. Okay. It's okay. Popola lives on in my heart forever. I'm glad, Bailey. I'm glad she's got a place in your heart. And also she's going to be mass-produced anyway, so don't worry about it. We will get another android, Popola. The replicants are pretty much biological. Oh, okay. So they're just biological copies. So we have like mechanical androids and biological androids. I get it. So where are the documents? Project Gestalt. As noted in the previous report, implementation of Project Gestalt mode can prevent the white chlorination syndrome we recently experienced. Transfer of bodily information to civilization-repressed replicants is proceeding as planned, with the genes of the originals safely stored inside. Our role as surveillance androids to prepare for when the incurable bacterial disease eventually dies out is also underway. So far, this is proceeding without issue. Codename Popola. Okay. So basically, they're dealing with this white chlorination syndrome that was originally caused by friggin' Kime. Thanks for that. Transfer of bodily information. Okay. And then they basically made clones out of the original humans. Project Gestalt. This document discusses potential strategies for the relapse cases we have observed in recent years. The term relapse, of course, refers to the catastrophic loss of sentience seen in certain gestalts. This syndrome has defied even our most pessimistic initial estimates and continues to trend upwards with disturbing speed. With some relapsed gestalts beginning to attack replicants, there is an urgent need to take comprehensive action. We remain convinced that an unknown technology defect in the Gestalt transformation process is responsible for the condition, but so far have been unable to confirm this theory. Research of this condition is now our top priority and looks likely to continue for some time. Okay, so they created the Gestalts and the replicants. Am I correct in assuming that the Gestalts are the biological clones and the replicants are the androids, maybe? So the Gestalts kind of went berserk and turned into the Shades, I guess, or some of them did, or most of them did somehow. And then only a select few of them are actually remain. Shorthand minutes of case 23, emergency response conference. Issue: observed upward trend in relapses, noted and discussed. Issue: acceleration of restoration schedule, approved. Report: debate over using codename Noir for human restoration schedule. Report: preparation to launch Weiss decoding system for above. Order collection for guidance and release of Code Honey alongside Weiss launch. Codename Popola and Devila. Gestalts are the souls of real humans, and replicants are the new vessels for when their disease is gone. Okay. So they made the replicants as the new vessels, and the gestalts are kind of the souls of humans. But then the souls of humans have some sort of relapse into their diseased states, I guess. So if they call it relapse, it must mean that they're relapsing into their disease somehow. Meaning that the goddamn eldritch disease that they unleashed on the world does not only destroy your body, it destroys your soul, which is this absurd. Or there's some sort of condition where if your soul is separated from your body for too long, it goes into that relapse berserk state or whatever. Okay. We have determined that the rise of relapses was due to an unexpected spike in the sentience of replicants, as well as a genetic instability within the original gestalts. It seems the original's effect on bodies that have undergone the gestalt process was not anticipated in advance. Immediate action must be undertaken to identify the links between this trend and the original gestalt, along with its sister, the replaced case known as the relapsed case known as Iona. The observer contact group is growing uneasy, so finding a solution to the relapse issue should be considered a top priority. See the other reports for more details. Okay. Original. I mean the original gestalt. Okay. So Nier and Iona were the original gestalts. So the original souls separated from the human bodies. So it seems like when the vessels start developing sentience, that's really bad for the original souls. And maybe there's a growing disconnect between soul and vessel. And then the souls turn into shades because they have no place to go back to, kind of. Alright, I'm starting to... Why are there more shades in here? Why are there so many? What do you all want here? You can't stop me now. Oh, okay, there's more of these guys too, I see. Hey, kinda, can you help me a little bit here? The execution is actually really helpful. Like, keeps them in place for a little bit so I can actually attack. Broken wristwatch. Cool. I can use those for upgrades later. I'm glad. It seems to be getting a little bit darker in here. But I don't know exactly. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Nope. Get impaled. God, why are there so many? Surely there must be an end to this. Oh, I also remembered I have words for item drop rate, so maybe I could use that when I upgrade the weapons. If I upgrade the weapons. I'm not so sure that I will. Alright, final door. Well, that sounds quite Shadowlordy. Where's the man? I mean, I see Iona there. It's been 5 years, so... naturally, she's grown up a bit too. Alright, it is time to face my own soul in combat. I'm glad there wasn't any opportunity to save. Oh god, he has wings. That automatically makes him more powerful. It's time to take down my own rogue self.
This ends here. Strike hard.
Oh, books.
Hold nothing back.
Oh, it's Noir. Alright, the magic doesn't do anything.
How could a mere tool hope to stand against the Shadowlord?
Don't speak
Shut
in
Nora.
such a manner, fool. I am nothing like you.
Those are very small, slow-moving balls, though. Watch out for what? Oh yeah, okay. Nope. Sorry, Noir. You are far from enough to stop me.
Be careful!
I know.
Oh, there's the Lord. It's gonna attack me with his iron pipe. Oh god, he has more than iron pipe. He does have dark lances to be exact. I can hardly see anything with all the light effects that are going on around him though. But generally I seem to be okay when I just keep dodging. Yeah, it's just exploding everywhere.
Naturally, I am as fit as a fit.
He is not fit at all. Weiss, you don't know what you're saying. There we are. Broke the Shadowlord. Not fully, but... Huh? Tapiona? Oh, hi. I came here to save you. So, Yuna, what is the deal with you? Are you replicant, or are you reunited with your soul?
Yona.
There seems to be some special situation with you.
Huh?
Please, just stop. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't need someone else's body. I don't want it. There's another girl inside this body. I can hear her. She won't stop crying. She says she wants to see her brother.
Yona's been possessed?
This girl loves her brother too, just as much as I do.
Oh, I'm guessing that her soul is
right, you know?
in her body again, but there's
not
also
right that
the...
she can't see him.
There's also the consciousness that she developed when she was a replicant. And both of these things exist simultaneously now. Does that mean that Yona is the only remaining true human?
It's you, isn't it?
Yes, it's me. Let's go home.
Oh no, we're not going home anymore. Poor Nier. He always suffers, no matter in what form.
sorry. I don't know what to... I'm so very sorry. No matter what.
Oh
Just
no.
know that I love you.
I guess if they walk into the light, the shade still dissipates, huh? Now she remains without her gestalt. Well, that means we're going to deal with the full rage of the Shadowlord now. Okay, hold on. Yeah, god damn it, Yona. Okay, so for a very brief period of time, she was the last remaining human. And now she no longer is because she lost her soul to the sunlight.
You want me to understand your sadness? You think I'm gonna sympathize with you? I swore to protect my sister and my friends. If someone puts them in
Stay here.
danger, they must stand aside or be cut down. Now come on, let's finish this.
Yeah, get down here so I can get into glorious melee comp. Oh god! There's a lot of lasers, man. Chill, Wise.
What's wrong?
Wise, you're not okay. Nothing is okay
Wise.
right now.
What are you doing? Come to... Just do it. Strike the killing blow.
I'm trying, man. Oh, he's over there now. Okay. He's down, then? Or maybe Wise is just down.
No bother. One moment, please.
Alright, I'm
Okay?
officially out of magic then.
Just fine. All right, no, I'm not.
Vice.
It seems some headstrong idiot has decided to push me beyond my limits.
I needed though.
Taken that job as a cookbook when I had the chance.
Vice. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Only joking. I hate cookbooks.
But
Well, at least you can still
Out
joke.
of the way. I have one final task to fulfill.
where are you going?
No, I don't want to lose you too.
But after that, it's up to you. Only you can see this battle to its conclusion. I wish you luck, my friend.
Man, we're losing everyone.
Can't. I swore I'd always fight by your side.
You are an exceedingly stubborn lad. You know that, yes?
I have been told, yes.
Perhaps that's why I've so enjoyed our time together.
God damn it,
But I
Wise.
fear this is where our journey ends.
Vice!
Oh, and remember what I told you about using my full name? Well, forget it. I've grown rather fond of Vice.
Nice. I knew you'd come around.
Don't let it go to your head now.
Finally. In his last moments, we've become friends. Remember, Wise has lost all of his powers. Alright, time for glorious
I have something
man-on-man combat.
I have a reason to live.
Oh, god damn it.
Shadowlord.
Just one more. Oh god, it's the music box version. Don't do this, man. It hurts. Well, my guy, doesn't that mean that's the end of humanity now, officially? I mean, you know. That was the original soul. Well, I have received a achievement for defeating the Shadowlord. And now I'm without a soul and without, I mean, I guess, I'm without a soul, I'm without a book, and I'm without a meal. But I am with Kaine and my sister, so I guess that's okay.
Is Yona all right?
Am I?
Oh God, no.
Oh, please, the girl is fine.
Oh, hi, Wise. Never mind. I still have my book. Somehow, in spirit.
Vice? Where are you? Are you okay?
I am as well as can be, considering I have lost my physical form.
It has
Doubtless
advantages.
My voice will be the next to go, so listen closely. Your sister is safe.
Oh, thank the Lord.
Do not mourn her, and do not give up hope. Instead, you must call her back to you.
How?
Use your memories. Recall the times you spent with her. Present her with proof that the two of you live still, and that your lives have meaning.
I don't know.
I don't know how to do that.
But take heart. I know you can do it.
I'll give it a shot, though.
What's my favorite food? Cookies. What's my favorite book? That's my magic storybook. What's my favorite place? Home with you. What's my favorite flower? The lunar tear, of course. Okay, one more question. Who do I love more than anyone?
Oh, I have to actually... I'm nerd. Okay. So, wait. That, like, can I enter it here? Can I enter my own name? Is that correct? Would that be a different ending if I entered something else? And then I failed to do it?
Is that you?
Oh, thank God. We have went through all of that depression and heartbreak. But at least Yona is back.
Is this my body?
Yes, Yona. It's yours and yours alone.
You look bigger than before. Like you've grown up.
We've all grown up, Yona.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
Guess you haven't seen me for a while.
Have I been asleep this whole time?
Something like that.
Yeah, you could say that.
It's almost like I'm a princess from some fairy tale.
That's the feeling I had too. I'm glad you're saying it first.
I'm so happy to have you back.
Me too.
Kaine.
Please stay here.
You and your sister. You have a good life, Kay?
God damn it,
Where
Kaine.
are you gonna go?
Guess I'll...
You could stay with us, you know.
They're friends.
Thanks, but I'll pass.
Don't want
You
to
know
put
how
us in
it is.
danger
I got my own shit to take care of.
with your shade
Personal shit. okay?
arm.
Anyway, take it easy, yeah?
Kaine.
Alright, Kaine.
Look,
I will see you again, though,
it's
in the next
beautiful.
timeline.
For the longest time, I heard someone telling me how they wanted to see the light. And now, they can finally see it.
They saw it, ever so briefly. Alright, I suppose we did it. We returned to the village victorious. Wait, what's happening? We're looking at memories.
Thank you. I love it. It's so sunny today.
Yeah, it sure is.
Oh, that's nice. They're together too. Even though they're no longer in this world. I mean, this kind of is a good ending. There was hell to pay for it, but it kind of worked out in the end. Though everybody knows that this is not all. There's always more than one ending to a Yoko Taro game. And they get progressively worse. Alright, sorry. Nier credits. Can I skip you anyway? Is there any way I skip you? No. I guess not. So we'll just have to wait for them to finish. Damn, Yoko Taro even forcing unskippable credits. Ending A. I guess... I'm not mad about that ending. It's great, and it's great that I hardly remember anything. I get to re-experience most of this. Oh yeah, can I really not do anything about this? No, I can't. Alright, I guess I'll just wait out the credits, however long they might take. And I'll take a look at everything else while I do that. Or while these are going on. Well, never mind, I'll let the music up, at least. No idea how long these are gonna take. Now I wonder what I have to do for ending B, actually. Does it take long to get that? I mean, surely I have to go back to the Shadowlord's castle, but I'm not sure what else I have to do before that. If I remember correctly, there's still ending B and ending C. Gotta do everything. What do you mean everything? The entire game? From the second half of... Oh, okay. You know, that sounds bad at first, but I think it's not terrible. Getting the keys to the Shadowlord's castle didn't actually take that long. Only one more time, okay. For C and D, you don't have to do it again. Okay, that's good. I know there's one additional ending in this version, in the remake version, but I'm not sure if that's D or E. Yo, ending. Can you hurry it up, please? I'm trying to do things here. I have a little more time, so I can at least do part of it and like do a chill, laid back, doing Nier again stream that I can then entirely cut out for the YouTube videos. God, that's so much wasted footage. I mean, it's fine. I'm fine with wasting footage. It's completely okay with me. Alright, the credits have arrived at the names starting with T, so surely we'll be done soon. Hello, mouse cursor. Please remove thyself. It's Y. But then, what a heart-wrenching experience. Can't wait to do it again. Sorting the credits alphabetically sure is a choice. Yeah, that is a choice. Story game data? Sure. Hey. Okay. Exit the clear data save screen? Yeah. Load your clear data after completing the game to experience Kaine story. You can now read a departed mother's diary in your house. Wardrobe has been added to the options menu. New outfits can be obtained by progressing through a departed mother's diary. That's a lot of features. Okay, sure. I'm gonna be chilling for the next hour and just do a little bit of that. See what we have here. Yeah, let me just load this. Now loading. Oh, hi.
Whenever I interacted with Kaine, I was reminded about something from my past. Maybe my mind has been confusing her with my sister this whole time.
Have we already seen this? I mean, we have seen the de-petrification. Yeah, back with the full squad. Wouldn't have wanted to start without Kaine. Oh, hello. Kaine's dreams. Discrimination. Oh, good. We have one of those. Alright. Fine, then. I wasn't aware I'm getting myself into that. But sure. The sound of rain filled the village. The steep cliffs that surrounded the area magnified sound, causing even the slightest drizzle to rattle like a thunderstorm. Thin wisps of smoke streamed from huts as the village huddled. Thin wisps of smoke streamed from huts as the villagers huddled in their homes and waited out the rain. A single child, however, had braved the downpour and was now wandering slowly toward the wooden, hawk-shaped weather vane at the center of town. The wanderer reached the vane, which had existed for as long as any could remember, and stared. The child's face was simultaneously delicate and fierce, like a teacup that had survived a shipwreck. Those traits combined with pale white skin to give the face an almost sexless quality. If the beak turns east, I go home. If it stays west, then I... The child blinked. Rain slowly dripped down the young one's short hair and began its long descent to the ground. Come on. Come on! The child felt a slight breeze and watched as the vein slowly creaked to life. Spinning this way and that for a moment, finally settled with the beak pointing firmly toward the east. East? Really? Before the vein could move again, a jagged rock came spinning and tumbling through the air, striking home against the child's head. The force of the blow dropped the child to the ground as a hail of stones began to fall all around. Oh no, they found me. A heartbreaking smile crept across the child's face as the stones continued their assault. Through the rain, the sound of multiple footsteps grew louder before a voice rang out. Yo-ho, Kaine! The voice belonged to Demo, worst of all the bullies in the area. As Kaine struggled to stand, a final stone came skittering through the mud and bounced against her foot. Blood oozed from a cut above her eye and blurred her vision, but she could make out the shapes of Demo and his usual gang of idiots. The boy seemed taken aback for a moment by Kaine's seeming indifference to the blood dripping from her face, but quickly regained his bravado. "What's up, freak? You like the rain? You like getting all wet? Or did you finally decide to run away from home?" Though she knew it was futile, Kaine turned to leave. Before she could get more than a few steps, the other children scrambled to surround her, cruelty burning in their eyes. Kaine knew those were not the only eyes on her. The tormentor's parents watched from the safety of their homes. She was attuned to this sensation. It was one she had experienced many times before. While some villagers simply turned a blind eye to the actions of the children, many encouraged it openly. In a society ruled by superstition and fear, Kaine was something to be hated, and if possible, destroyed. "Didn't say you could leave, freak." Demo's words chewed at her like a worm through an apple. "Can't hurt me," she lied to herself. "Be strong, be brave. He can't hurt me. He can't hurt me. He can't hurt..." "Oh look, the little freak is gonna cry. What's wrong? Are you sad that everyone hates you and wants you dead?" Kaine prayed for the rain to flood down and carry her away from a world that seemed to have no place for her. But if there were gods, they'd choose to ignore her. As Demo crept ever closer, the clouds began to thin, the rain slowed. "Even the weather hates me. I'm useless. Failure. I wish Demo's rock had taken my head off." Kaine couldn't meet Demo's leering gaze. She lowered her eyes and stared at the muddy ground below. The bully moved forward until he was inches away. She could smell the scent of old meat on his breath. The boy grabbed Kaine's face with thick fingers and yanked it upward. She tried to turn away, but he forced her gaze back and jammed his thumb against her eyelid to pry it open. "Show me." "No." "Did you just say no?" Demo grinned evilly. "You don't say no to me. No one says no to me." Not even taking his attention from Kaine, he called to his cohorts. "Come on, guys, let's give the freak what she deserves." Soon as Demo finished, kicks and blows began to rain down upon Kaine. Demo paused, still grinning, as Kaine curled into a ball and tried to make the pain stop. "I don't get you, freak. What you acting like a girl for, huh? Everyone knows what you really are." Kaine ignored the question, choosing instead to stare at the weather vane. It continued to point east, as if supremely confident about the future it had chosen for her. Go home? Yeah, that's a funny joke for someone with dead parents and no home to go to. "Freak!" chanted the children. "Freak! Freak! Freak!" Kaine closed her eyes and listened to the rain, waiting for the pain to start again. As the clutching hands of the village children closed around her, she bent her mind to the sound of the rain, letting it become her world entire. The rain fell, but the pain never came. Only when the laughter of her tormentors turned to terrified cries did she dare open a single blood-caked eye. Kaine was shocked to see Demo sprawled on the ground, holding his head and screaming in pain. She could see blood welling from spaces between his fat, twisted fingers. Oh my god, he's crying. He's actually crying. Deprived of their leader, the other children glanced back and forth between themselves, as if waiting for someone to step forward and take charge. When no savior emerged, they began an uneasy shuffle away from Kaine. But the young girl was the least of their concerns. Instead, their attention was wrapped on the ancient woman standing a few feet away. After struggling for breath for a moment, she finally spoke in a voice thick with rage. "Hurts like a bitch, don't it? Now suggest you scatter before I throw another one. And if any of you little bastards ever touch Kaine again, I'll do far worse than throw a rock. You can count on it." The old woman crouched down and gently touched the hand Demo was using to cover the wound. Before he could think to protest, she ground her palm into the wound and twisted back and forth. "Ow!" he screamed, leaping to his feet. "Stop it! What are you doing?" "Quit whining. Ain't no one ever died from a scratch." "You hit me with a rock, you stupid bitch! A big one! The thing gonna kill me!" The old woman shrugged. "Death is the best cure for stupid." Demo's face twisted with rage at her words. Locking his eyes on Kaine, he took a step backward and spat on the ground. "Get out! Leave this village! No one wants you here either! Either of you!" Seeing the old woman grab another stone, Demo and his companions turned tail and ran. As they fled, the old woman grabbed her side and barked out a single laugh. Ha! Look at the fat boy go! Guess he's healthy enough to run from a fight. The woman's smile faded as she turned her attention to Kaine. Kneeling down, she removed her shawl and placed it around the young girl's shoulders, then produced a cloth from the folds of her dress and began blotting at the blood on her forehead. "Oh, Kaine," she said, "why didn't you fight back? You're stronger than that lot." The words of her grandmother stung Kaine, and she turned away. "Don't be nice to me," she said. "I don't deserve it. Nothing matters anymore." Her tears held in cheek for so long finally began to fall on the muddy ground below. "Everyone hates me. They think I cause bad things to happen. They think I'm a freak. Wish I was dead." As Kaine's tears turned to sobs, she felt her grandmother's hands on her shoulders. Despite her advanced age and diminutive size, she was a woman of surprising strength, and Kaine found herself unable to turn away. "Don't talk like that, girl. It's a river wide and deep that flows between the realms of this world and the next, and it grants no mercy to any that attempt the crossing. You got a duty to fight until your last breath. Understand?" The old woman tightened her grip and tried to still the tremor in her voice. "You know the pain of losing someone close to you, Kaine. You know because you survived it." As the words hit home, Kaine was struck by the force of her love for the old woman. As a young child, she didn't even know of her grandmother, but when her parents died, the woman quickly accepted her as her own. Grandma, as Kaine called her, was cunning, vulgar, and quick to violence, and their first few years together had not been easy. But with each year that passed, Kaine and her grandmother had grown closer. However, it was only now, sitting in the mud with tears and blood caking her face, that Kaine truly understood the depths of her affection. Here was a woman who had seen hard times, who had seen death, who had fought through all these things and somehow emerged on the other side. If anyone could understand Kaine's pain and loneliness, it was her. "Why make you sick, Grandma?" "Of course not, don't be an ass." Kaine drew her grandmother's moth-eaten shawl around her body and shuddered. "My body, it's not normal. If I was normal, then Mom and Dad wouldn't—" "Shh," interrupted Grandma. "I'll not hear another word of this nonsense. You're my granddaughter, and I love you. And if folks have a problem with that, they can just go to hell." With that, the old woman reached out and placed a wreath of dried flowers around Kaine's hair. The skill it took to bend the flowers without breaking the stem or losing a single petal was remarkable, and the beauty of it made Kaine want to cry all over again. "Oh my gosh, these are lunar tears! Grandma, you made this for me?" Lunar tears were legendary flowers. Most people could live their entire lives without ever seeing one, and yet her grandmother had somehow collected a dozen or more. Kaine reached up and touched the wreath as if she couldn't believe it was real. "Where did you find these?" "Just stumbled on them while I was out doing the shopping." The old woman turned away as she spoke, leading Kaine to suspect that the search had been more difficult than she was letting on. The pains she took to construct the ornament, let alone track down the flowers used in its construction, made Kaine's heart hurt. She reached up and gently adjusted the wreath, admiring the way it felt between her fingers. "Didn't quite turn out right," said her grandmother as she squinted at it. "These old hands have trouble with delicate work. But it sure looks good on a pretty girl like you." Kaine blushed and turned away. "Think I'm pretty?" "Of course you are. What a fool thing to say." "Thank you, Grandma." Grandmother smiled. "We're gonna be fine, you and me," she said. "Long as we got each other, we'll be just fine." Kaine took her grandmother's hand in hers, and the two of them struggled to their feet. As they began the long walk home, Kaine gripped the hand with all her might, as if trying to stop smoke from drifting away on the wind. The rain had stopped. Kaine stood beneath the weather vane, watching it spin in lazy circles, no longer caring about the direction it faced when it stopped. "I don't need to escape. I have a home now. Grandma loves me, and that's enough. Even if it's us against the world." Kaine let her gaze drift up past the vane and into the cloudy sky. The last faint hints of a rainbow were slowly fading. As she turned and headed for home, light scattered into a million particles and vanished, seemingly taken away on the breeze. Kaine's dream day. Oh my god, we just keep going. Oh my god. That's a lot of history you have there, Kaine. I'm glad to be experiencing all of it. Didn't I have water around here somewhere? Yeah. Okay. My god. At least I figured out how to do this without putting strain on my throat, so that's nice. In the distance, Kaine heard the steady sounds of an axe striking wood. The noise had a purposeful quality to it, as if she was hearing a master woodsman go about his work. The firewood being produced, however, was as far from a work of art as could be. Pieces of every shape and size were being flung about a barren yard with wild abandon. Anyone trying to stack such wood would probably die of frustration before the job was through. Stupid piece of shit axe! Kaine's grandmother flailed away with the axe, filling the air with both splinters of wood and words that could... Wait, what? Filling the air with both splinters of wood and words that would make the most hardened sailor blush. "Grandma!" called Kaine. "That you, Kaine?" yelled the old woman, taking her eyes off the wood for a moment. "Don't get too close or I might take your goddamn foot off by mistake." She brought the axe down on a piece of wood, sending chips flying in every direction. One spun past Kaine close enough for her to hear the whistle, at which point she decided to step back. Once she had scuttled to a safe distance, she cupped her hands around her mouth and shouted, "Grandma, do you need help? I can get you water or lunch or, a new axe or something." The axe, poised to strike another wobbly blow, paused in midair. The old woman considered her granddaughter's offer for a moment, then smiled. "Tell you what, since I'm doing such a piss-poor job at chopping, why don't you come here and take over so I can go get the water? Shades have been restless lately, so I don't want you running into one of them bastards." Relinquishing the axe, her grandmother picked up a long pole with wooden buckets on either end. Gathering water was by far the most difficult of the two jobs, but Kaine knew better than to complain. Once Grandma's mind was set, there was no changing it. Kaine did her best to help with chores, but Grandma took every task that required travel to the village. Though she had a long list of plausible excuses, Kaine knew the real reason. She didn't want her granddaughter to be taunted and harassed by the villagers. Once Kaine moved in, Grandma decided to take up residence a good distance from the area. Out of sight, out of mind seemed to be the best policy when it came to the villagers and her granddaughter, and rare were the days when any but the two of them could be found on the rocky acre of land they called home. Kaine enjoyed the solitude, but harbored a secret resentment that her grandmother was forced to spend her golden years in such a place. After watching her grandmother leave, Kaine turned her attention to the task at hand. She had never chopped wood before in her life, and soon discovered why the old woman hated the chore. Swing after swing of the axe produced only a tiny crack in the wood, and when she finally managed to connect with a solid stroke, the tool embedded itself in the log and refused to budge. Frustrated, Kaine swung the axe around her head and threw it, log and all, across the yard. Damn it! Crap! She suddenly understood the joy her grandmother felt and a good curse. Happier now, she picked up the axe, forced it from the wood, and resumed chopping. She had a natural skill with the blade, but the task was challenging, and blisters soon began to form on her small pink hands. "This is tough. My logs are all weird sizes." Spitting on her palms and ignoring the pain, Kaine redoubled her efforts. Just as she was developing a rhythm, Grandma returned from the village. Setting down her buckets with a small sigh, she took one look at the logs and coughed a wheezy laugh. "Pretty clumsy, girl. You better practice if you..." Her grandmother suddenly collapsed to her knees, causing one of the buckets to wobble precariously. Eyes wide, Kaine dropped the axe and ran to her grandmother's side. "Grandma!" The old woman shook her head and pointed a trembling finger at the bucket. "Get the bucket. You can't let it spill." Kaine steadied the bucket with a foot as she knelt by her grandmother. A small bit of water sloshed over the side and made a new home in the hem of her dress. But Kaine didn't notice. "Grandma, Grandma, what's happening? Crazed with panic, she grabbed her grandmother by the shoulders and shook. After a moment, the woman lifted her arms and batted Kaine away. Stop that, just stop, she cried, breathing heavily. Ain't like I'm dying. Just tired from the trip is all. Kaine desperately wanted to believe her, but one look at the old woman's shaking hands and worn face told her more than words ever could. Her grandmother had lived a long, hard life, and it seemed the bill was finally coming due. The time when her grandmother watched over Kaine was ending. Sooner than either of them had feared. The positions would be reversed. The next morning, Kaine came to the side of her grandmother's bed and took her wrinkled hand. Grandma, you're sick and you need medicine. I'm going to the village. The old woman shook her head and tried to rise, but Kaine gently pushed her down. It's all right, he said. I'll be fine. Her grandmother fixed her with a gaze that could melt steel. After what seemed an eternity, she finally lowered her eyes and sighed. Well, I don't like it, goddammit. But I guess I should quit being so stubborn and let you grow up. The old woman watched as Kaine strapped on her boots and made her way down the road to the village. Hours later, as an unseen sun made its way across a dark and rainy sky, she was still watching. Kaine moved at a brisk pace, checking her pockets every few minutes to make sure the money her grandmother gave her was still there. Every noise caused her to spin on her heels, making sure she wasn't being stalked by a shade, or worse, Demo and his gang. But she encountered neither tormentor nor shade, and Kaine finally found herself at the entrance to the village. The few adults she could see glanced sideways at her, then muttered to each other behind raised hands before slinking away into the shadows. Her heart racing, Kaine took a series of rapid, shallow breaths and tried to calm herself. I have to prove myself. I have to help Grandma. I have to be strong. She chanted those words to herself over and over as she slowly made her way. Finally, her eyes settled on a rotund, older woman who was angrily waving her arms in the air and telling anyone who would listen exactly what she thought of Kaine's presence. Hey, lady, said Kaine with a bravado she did not feel. Where's the apothecary? The woman's flabby cheeks shook in bewildered anger. How dare this thing speak to me? They seemed to say. But Kaine saw that her eyes held a different emotion. Fear. Yeah, we're both scared, lady. Trust me on this one. Which way? Kaine repeated. The woman pointed at a small building to her right before hitching up her dress and stumbling off in the other direction. Kaine cringed, expecting a stone to come flying from the assembled crowd, but none came. Her mind was filled with a strange sense of pride as she made her way to the apothecary. But the new emotion had little time to take root, for as soon as she opened the door, she noticed a familiar customer at the counter. It was Demo. He'd clearly been sent here on some kind of family errand, because his gang of followers was nowhere to be found. Oh my god, he sputtered. I mean, what are you doing here, freak? The insult was delivered without force, and Kaine happily ignored it. Stretching on tiptoes to see over the counter, she asked the shopkeeper for the medication. Ha! Barked Demo. That old bitch finally keel over? Go to hell, Demo. The boy's eyes grew so wide they seemed ready to fall out of his head, but before they could let fly a comeback, or worse, a punch, the apothecary told them to knock it off before he kicked them out of the store. Demo slunk out of the shop, cursing Kaine under his breath. Once he was gone, she allowed herself to breathe once more, taking a brief tour of the shop while the owner prepared her medication. Countless tiny bottles filled the crammed store, each with a label written in some indecipherable language. An ocean of aromas assaulted her nose, creating a scent that was exotic, but not altogether unpleasant. Seeing such a variety of supplies gave Kaine a sense of peace. Surely, in a world so vast, there would be a place that she could call home. On the far wall, behind the counter, rested a portrait of a stunning young girl. The picture had once contained bright, vibrant colors, but time had worked its cruel magic, and they were beginning to fade. The beauty of the work, however, remained undiminished. You like that picture? Kaine turned to find the apothecary with a small vial of medicine in his hand. His eyes were gentle but sad, and they seemed to stare through her and into nothing as he spoke. That's my daughter. I sketched it when she was just a little girl. She's been dead a long time now. Kaine didn't know how to respond. She just stared at the portrait and tried to come up with the right words. Pictures are a wonderful thing, continued the shopkeeper. They let the ones closest to you live on forever. She shook his head Oh, god damn it. This has been a lot. He shook his head slightly, then looked down at Kaine and smiled. Handing her the medicine, he reached into his sizable green apron and produced a handful of old wax crayons. You should have these. There's no one left that I wish to draw. Kaine took an instinctive step back, causing the shopkeeper's face to darken. Yes, I've heard the rumors about you, he said. It's a small village and word travels quickly. Between you and me, I'm not sure which one of them to believe, but I also don't think they matter much. I know your grandmother, Kali, and I think the way she was driven out of this town was just deplorable. Grandma's name is Kali, thought Kaine suddenly. She was still mulling this new fact over in her mind as she reached out and gently took the crayons from the apothecary's hands. Your grandmother is an old friend of mine, he said as Kaine scooted away yet again, and I owe her much. I wager she would like it if you drew her a picture of her. Yes, I think she would like that very much. Kaine murmured a quiet agreement, but inside her heart was bursting. Never before had a villager treated her with anything but complete contempt. It was a tiny, almost imperceptible step, but it was a step nonetheless. And with enough tiny steps, she might one day discover the rest of the world. When Kaine returned home, she found her grandmother asleep in her bed. Her feet were blackened and raw, even bleeding a bit in places, leading Kaine to think that she had been pacing around the room until exhaustion finally caught up with her. She placed the medicine by her grandmother's pillow and turned to leave, but found the old woman's hand clasped around her arm. Back already, are you? Asked her grandmother with a yawn. Come here, let me have a look at you. Grandma sat up and examined Kaine from head to toe. Finally satisfied that nothing terrible had befallen her grandchild, she leaned back and allowed herself to relax. Well, how was it? Those bastards give you any trouble? It was kind of fun, said Kaine with a small smile. No, seriously, it was. Fun, eh? Asked her grandmother, in a voice which implied she believed anything but. Uh-huh. So anytime you need me to run an errand, just let me know. As she spoke, Kaine removed the crayons from her pocket. After a brief explanation of their source, she informed her grandmother that she was going to sketch her portrait. Portrait of me? Ridiculous. No one wants to stare at a wrinkled old crone. But Grandma, it'll make you live forever. Horseshit, said her grandmother, throwing back the sheet from her bed. Living forever would just piss me off. Now put those crayons away and help with dinner. But Kaine would not relent, and in the end the grandma found herself leaning against the wall of their house as if posing for a master artist. Kaine took up the crayons, eyed her subject carefully, and set to work. Just as her grandmother was about to nod off, Kaine finished her piece. After staring at it for a bit, she released it from her grip and let it slowly drift to the floor. It's terrible. It doesn't look like you at all. I'm sorry, Grandma. I thought these crayons would, you know, make drawing easy or something. The old woman's eyes narrowed at her granddaughter's disappointment. Let me be the judge of that, she said, ignoring the pain in her back and reaching for the paper. The sketch could have been a person's face. It also could have been a boulder, a lump of clay, or an incredibly misshapen loaf of bread, all rendered in a chaotic array of colors. The old woman stared at the picture for a long time, then slowly wheezed out a laugh. Oh, Kaine, she said between the laughter, you truly are my blood. You're as clumsy as me and I love it. But, hush, I won't hear any more bull about how ugly you think it is. It came from the heart, and I'll treasure it always. True to her word, the old woman gave the picture a place of honor above the kitchen table. In the days that followed, Kaine would often catch her staring at the portrait with a strange smile on her face, an action she interpreted as silent, mocking laughter. A week later, Kaine could stand it no more and asked her grandmother to take the artwork down. "Posh," said the old woman. "I'll take this down when they roll me in my shroud." She pondered this for a bit, then turned to Kaine and dropped to one knee. "Listen to me, girl. Seeing this picture makes me happy in a way I've never felt before. And it makes me want to go on, so that someday you can feel the same happiness." It was a moment that burned itself in Kaine's memory. A perfect blend of pride and love and joy that came together to form a lifelong remembrance. She swore to never forget this moment, to never forget the old woman who had made her place in the world possible. Time moves on. People and memories move in and out of a life like ghosts passing through a hall. But this moment will be different, Kaine swore, because I will remember it forever. Forever. Oh, Jesus. They're still going with this. I mean, it's cool. It's cool to hear about Kaine's past, and her grandma is a based woman. But good lord, there's a lot of visual novel sections. Yeah, it really is. I thought to myself, well, I can spend an hour just going through a story in like a chill pace, getting some of the keys, but I guess we're just reading Kaine's history. Kaine listened to the sound of crackling firewood and stared at the black object on her plate. She'd been pushing it around the wooden disc for a good 10 minutes, ignoring the bemused stare of her grandmother. Finally, she summoned her courage and gave the object a brief sniff. Oh god. A sharp, bitter scent flew up her nostrils and made its home there, causing her face to twist with disgust. "Grandma, I can't believe you want me to eat a bug." The old woman threw some more wood under the cooking pot and snorted. "It's no bug, you fool girl, it's a berry. Why the hell would I be feeding you bugs?" "Yeah, well, it sure looks like a bug," said Kaine. "And I think it's burned or something because it smells terrible." With that, Kaine held her nose and threw the berry in her mouth, chewing as little as possible. "Oh yeah, that's terrible, all right." "Why, you little brat," laughed the old woman. "Look at the sass on you. You've been spending too much time with me, and that's a fact." 5 years had passed since the moment when Kaine's grandmother saved her from the bullies. As is often the way with two stubborn people, their relationship had grown in fits and starts, but moved forward all the same. Meals that used to be somber affairs were now filled with laughter and hurled abuse in equal measure. Kaine could not remember a time when she had been happier. As the years went by, Kaine started to shoulder more and more of the daily responsibilities. Her grandmother's legs grew weaker by the day, and she could no longer do many of the chores she used to take for granted. And so this morning found Kaine lacing up her work boots with a breakfast of burnt berry rolling through her belly. "Where are you going today?" asked Grandma suddenly. Kaine looked up, surprised. The old woman rarely asks for specifics anymore. "Well, I was gonna check out the kelma trees and see if they were ripe. I thought we could make some jam or something. Oh, and I'm going to pick up some flagstones, so I need to take the wheelbarrow." "Flagstones? What in the hell for?" Kaine stared at her grandmother, then held out an arm and swept around their home. Constructed mostly of cloth, rope, and rubble, the old place sagged like a boxer in the final round. "Grandma, a dying cat could chew through this house. I'm going to build a stone wall so we have some protection." The old woman laughed, exposing her toothless grin to the world. "God damn, girl, if a bunch of thieves want to ransack this old place, let them come. We got nothing worth stealing anyway." "I'm not worried about thieves, I'm worried about shades. People saw one west of the village yesterday." The old woman tilted her head and stared at her granddaughter. The old woman tilted her head and stared at her granddaughter. "Well, shoot. I don't know why you have to do it today. We can worry about it some other." "Grandma, no. If I don't go to the kelma trees, we won't eat tonight. You know that." A confused expression passed across the old woman's face, and for a moment she was a small child lost at a carnival. Yes, she said after a bit. Yes, of course, you're right. I'm sorry, Kaine. Lately, it seems my mind is... She didn't finish the thought, instead walking over to her nightstand and gently taking the wreath of lunar tears from the drawer. The flower petals had aged to a brilliant whiteness, and Kaine thought it was more beautiful now than the day she first received it. You're gonna be a true woman soon, Grandma said as she placed the flowers in the girl's hair. So that means less chatter about shades and building defensive walls, and more talking about how beautiful you've become. Annoyed, Kaine reached up to remove the garland, but the look on her grandmother's face stopped her hands. You're a beautiful thing, said the old woman, and there ain't another like you in all the world. I'm very proud of you. Okay, Grandma, that's enough goddamn compliments for one day. Such a mouth on you. Where did that come from? Gee, I wonder. I'll teach you to sass me, girl, yelled Grandma. Suddenly, she lurched forward and grabbed Kaine by the ears, pulling her around the room with a crazed grin on her face. Grandma, yelled Kaine in a quaking voice. Grandma, stop it! What the hell? The old woman stared at her and blinked, then slowly held her wrinkled hands out, as if it was the first time she had ever seen them. I don't know what happened there. I'm sorry, girl. Sometimes my mind just... Kaine thought the look on her grandmother's face was the most heartbreaking thing she had ever seen. Listen, she began. Maybe I should stay home after all. No, I won't have you stay here to keep an eye on an old codger like me. You go get your fruit and your wall and whatnot. I'll be fine. And when you come back, I'll have a nice grasshopper dinner waiting for you. Kaine rolled her eyes, then kissed her grandmother on the forehead and made ready to depart, trying desperately to ignore the worry that was gnawing at the walls of her heart. Kaine could feel the old woman's eyes watching her as she moved down the path. Don't turn around, she told herself, but in the end the temptation was too great. She spun on her heels for one final look and saw a small, bent woman standing in front of a ramshackle hut with a sad expression on her face. Gods, she looks so old now. It's like the wind could reach down and just carry her away. Kaine worried about her grandmother all day, causing her work to suffer. What little fruit she could collect was tossed carelessly into the wheelbarrow, and she only found a couple of stones before losing interest in the project. Finally, as dusk approached, she decided to call it a day. Cursing herself for the lack of focus, Kaine pushed the nearly empty wheelbarrow back down the path. As she crested the final hill, she suddenly froze in place. The wheelbarrow fell from her fingers and collapsed on its side, sending a few pieces of wrinkled brown fruit rolling back down the hill. Her gaze was transfixed by a thick black cloud that hovered just ahead. Tracing its path with a finger, Kaine suddenly felt her stomach knot in on itself. No. Oh gods, no! Her grandmother's house was ablaze, the flames licking up as if trying to touch the sky itself. Grandma! Grandma! Kaine ran then faster than she had ever moved in her life. Once she tripped on a stone and went sprawling into the rocky ground, but she leapt to her feet and continued running, unmindful of the blood that spilled from her wounded hands and knees. As she got closer and closer, Kaine's mind began to race in time with her footfalls. It's too dark. It's too dark. Not just fire. It can't be fire. It's too much smoke. Gotta save her. Gotta save her. She burst into the front yard and came to a sudden halt, her worst suspicions confirmed. The smoke from the fire was mingled with the thick, inky blackness of an enormous shade. The massive creature supported itself on 3 twisted feet and achieved balance through means of a large armored tail. Scales, horns, and claws sprouted from its body in a random, chaotic pattern, giving it the appearance of a lizard designed by some insane god. Seeing Kaine, it let out a roar and flicked its tail, sending small whirlwinds spinning around the yard. For a moment the creature retreated into a shimmering inky blackness, as if her mind was unable to comprehend that such a thing could actually exist. But then the smell hit her, a blend of rotted meat and excrement, and the horror became real once more. The creature bellowed again, and this time Kaine responded with a scream of her own. "Alright, you bastard," she thought, as her scream echoed off the high cliff around them. "It's you or me! Let's go!" The shade eyed Kaine with bemused interest. Then it began looking from her to the house and back again, as if urging her to look at the destruction it had so gleefully wrought. With the dread building in her heart, Kaine glanced toward the house. Through the smoke and flames, she spotted a small figure struggling to escape the ruins. "Grandma!" The sound of her voice, the old woman began waving frantically. "She's alive," thought Kaine. "Alive!" Kaine's legs sprang to life as she raced across the yard toward the flaming wreckage of the house. Before she could advance more than a few steps, the shade opened its mouth and let out a roar powerful enough to uproot trees and send them flying. The blast sent Kaine tumbling through the air before smashing her against the rocky earth. Stars danced in front of her eyes as she tried to remember how her legs worked. "Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up now!" As Kaine struggled to her feet, the shade stomped towards the house and pinned her grandmother to the ground with the tip of a claw. The old woman struggled to move the claw from her stomach, but she might well have been pushing a mountain. She caught briefly, sending a small spray of blood into the air, then collapsed to the ground, her energy spent. Kaine lurched to her feet, only to fall back to earth with a gasp. Her ankles were on fire. One or both of them were surely broken. Ignoring the pain that screamed through her body, she began dragging herself across the ground, leaving a drunken trail of dust and blood in her wake. "Grandma, hold on. Just a little longer." Her grandmother's face was turning blue, her eyes rolling back until only the whites were exposed. Kaine pulled herself across the ground with a maddening slowness, the distance seeming to increase with every second that passed. The shade glanced between the two women and flicked out its tongue, its giant mouth turning up at the corners. Short, panting breaths belched from somewhere deep inside its core. "Bastard, laughing at us." She had no idea how such a mindless creature could experience emotion, but there could be no doubt the shade was taking joy in their suffering. "Yeah, I see your plan." The shade moved its claw slightly, allowing Grandma to breathe again. It was clearly keeping her alive, only to snuff out her life when Kaine was close enough to touch her. "I'm gonna kill this bastard." Summoning all her strength, Kaine rose to her feet. There was a sickening snap from her right ankle as the foot twisted backward, but she forced it from her mind and began to hobble toward the monster. Pulling a small knife from her pouch at her waist, she slept on the foot that pinned her grandmother and plunged the weapon deep. "Give her back!" she screamed. "Give her back to me!" It was like stabbing a rock. After a few swipes, the knife broke and the hilt with a dull snap. The shade panted laughter again, then raised its tail and sent it rushing through the air toward the young girl that was latched to its foot. Kaine never had a chance. The tail struck her square in the chest and sent her crashing into the burning wreckage of her home. As she lay on the ground with the blood pouring from multiple wounds, a small, weak voice spoke up. "Kaine." Kaine's vision blurred, but she forced herself to focus on the sound. Finally, her eyes cleared enough for her to make out her grandmother's hands reaching out to her through the smoke. "Grandma, Kaine, gotta run. You can't S this one." Kaine grabbed the hands and held on with all of her strength. "Grandma, come on. We have to go." The old woman coughed loudly. One of her hands, slick with blood, slipped from Kaine's grasp and thumped to the ground below. "Grandma, no! No! I said run, god damn it! You have to live. Have to get through." The thought would stay forever unfinished. Before she could say another word, the shade's clawed foot descended, smashing through the remains of the roof and down upon the shattered figure of the old woman. Blood oozed from gaps in the creature's toes as the terrible putrid smell assaulted Kaine's nose once again. She stared at the foot, dumbfounded, convinced that what she was seeing could not possibly be real. When the creature finally lifted its appendage, all that remained underneath was a twisted, unrecognizable mass of rubble and red. Her grandmother is gone. Kaine blinked, trying to feel the hands which had been in hers just a moment before. For a fleeting instant, she could remember the warmth of that embrace, the trembling of the fingers, but then the sensation drifted away on the breeze, was gone. Memories flashed through Kaine's mind, one after the other, faster and faster, until they became a meaningless jangle of noise. Kaine screamed then, a thunderous sound that echoed off the cliffs and seemed to roll away forever. The shade eased forward, black ichor pouring from its mouth and dissolving into smoke on the ground below. The earth shook with every step as it crept towards its prey. Kaine's body slowly rose as if controlled by a mad puppet master. Her arms and legs were bent at impossible angles, her head lolled dangerously to the side, yet somehow she managed to stand. Staring at the shade, her eyes began to glow with a deep red fire. The creature, so confident just moments ago, took a slow, hesitant step backward, trying to discern if this broken human could possibly pose a threat. Kaine seized the moment. Laughing like a madwoman, she leapt into the air and plunged the shattered hilt of her knife deep into the leg of the shade. The shade shook Kaine off like a fly, sending her crashing to the earth once again. Her chest rose and fell slowly, as if a great weight were resting on it. Moist sounds of pain echoed through her mind. Something warm and thick oozed from her ears. Is that blood? I think it is. I think I'm bleeding to death. No, I can't die. Grandma told me to live. Deep inside Kaine's mind, something finally broke. The sound, the pain, the smoke and flames, all of it faded away until all that remained was a single incantation repeated over and over again. Kill it. 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 Kill it now! As the spark that was Kaine slowly began to flicker and die, she felt her desire to kill and her desire to live blend into one. Distance between heartbeats grew longer and longer and longer. Oh, great. It's great to have you back, Kaine. I'm sorry I just peered into your mind and memories. Truly a Reddit moment.
The beast approaches.
Oh, god damn it, and now Jack is back too. Well, unfortunately for him, I am now in possession of a much more powerful spear. Oh, hi man, it's glad to see you again. Man, you wouldn't believe what I've just been through. Yeah, Jack is goddamn dead. I'm just gonna use magic, that's easier.
What anger this creature must have. How did it even survive these past 5 years?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not gonna let this happen again. It dies today.
It will die, surely, yes.
Sword is lighter.
It's not the blade, but the skill of the user. Strike it down.
Yeah, I'm on it. He's not defending himself much. Oh, no, there we are. Alright, Jack. Gonna take you out one more time. Okay, now. There we go. With a single thrust of the spear, you are being decommissioned. Once again. Get choked. Bye, Jack. Oh, good. Good lord, man. Jack, have you seen this shit? That was crazy. Oh, hey. We can get another one. Isn't that great? Wait, where's my... Oh, my God. Yeah, it ain't over. It ain't over, Reddit. We're still on it. Kaine is still going. She's still remembering things. Man, I mean, at least this... at least this is gonna make an entire video. That content is literally creating itself. Alright then. Back to business. Gently, weakly, softly, the shade, sure that its tormentor was dead, turned and stumped off toward the horizon, stomping along the way to bellow one final roar. Couldn't kill it. Shamed beyond imagining, Kaine tried to turn her head to the side, but only succeeded in coughing up a huge gout of blood. It was getting difficult to see, and only after a moment of fierce concentration did she realize that her left eye was gone. Laughing to herself, she turned her remaining eye to the ruins of her home, and noticed a ragged stump of arm resting a few feet away. Yeah, that's mine, she thought with a mad giggle. This is gonna make clapping a real bitch. Ha! Cried a sudden voice from the depth of her mind. Finally gonna die, are ya? Well, you had it coming. Go to hell, Demo, she thought to the unseen assailant. Go to hell before I pluck out your eyes and feed them to the dogs. The voice of her childhood terror evaporated into smoke, only to be replaced by another, more recent voice. Hold still, said the apothecary, materializing from the ruins like a ghost. I want to draw you. That way you can live forever. No, stop. I don't want to live forever. I want to die right here. I see, said quietly. Well, if that's what you want. The spectral shopkeeper fluttered in and out of existence for a moment, then produced a piece of paper and sketched quickly. After a few seconds, he turned the page to Kaine and smiled. Since you rejected my offer, I decided to draw someone else. It was a picture of her grandmother, real as life. Kaine opened her mouth to thank the man, but stopped as the picture began to blacken in the middle. Before she could say anything, dozens of multi-legged insects began to swarm across the image, tearing at it with sharpened pincers. Stop! No! Don't hurt that picture! Kaine reached out with her remaining arm and waved futilely at the air. To her surprise, the insects fell off the picture to the ground below, where they vanished into tiny black tendrils of smoke. Relieved, Kaine turned her good eye back to the picture, only to open her mouth in a silent scream. The sketch now showed her grandmother as she truly was, a smashed, unrecognizable lump of nothing. The apothecary smiled, and broke into a jolly dance. See that? He cried as he danced his jig. It's perfect now. She looks just like you. Cha-cha-cha-cha. Look like that? Oh God. Oh God, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Drowning in despair, Kaine let her head back in the mud and smoke of a ruined house and waited for the end to come. But just before she let everything go, an unfamiliar voice began whispering in her ear. Ain't you got a wish, sunshine? The voice was vulgar and fierce at the same time, as if insanity had somehow found a way to take form. Kaine wanted to scream as the voice crawled under her skin, but her lungs refused to work. You know, a wish? Like a prayer or something? Why don't you get on your knees and start praying to heaven? Please, invisible man in the sky, save me! Save me! Kaine finally resorted to shouting at the voice with her mind. I don't make wishes. They don't come true for me. A curse. Freak. I should be left to die. The other voice boomed in her ears. Oh god, you are the best. Kaine glanced down and saw a black, shiny substance oozing from her legs. She tried to brush it away, but her remaining arm would no longer respond. The substance slowly crept around her feet and then began moving up toward the rest of her body. Is this death? Is this what it's like? Or is my mind just losing itself? She could feel the slime oozing upward, feel the hot, searing pain it left in its wake. Whatever else might be happening, he was still alive, and this was real. "Come on," said the voice. "Let it go." Kaine tried to ignore the voice and concentrated on the pain, but the newcomer would have none of it. "Don't ignore me, sunshine. You're ready to give up, ready to die, so why not let me have it?" "What? Your body? Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. I want to stand on the ground, feel the rain, taste the wind." The voice paused, as if licking its lips, then it resumed, was filled with mad, unabated joy. "And I want to take your hands and use them to choke the goddamn life out of people. I want to tear out their throats and bathe in their blood, just like before." In response, Kaine shifted her head and vomited. The warmth of it crept down her front and mingled with the pain of the encroaching black ooze. "You... shade?" "Yeah, maybe? What of it?" The slime reached her face, crept up past her nose, and slowly oozed into the socket of her missing eye. The moment it touched her brain, Kaine was struck by the most powerful sensation she'd ever felt in her life. It was ecstasy. She wanted to scream with delight, but all she could manage was a small, whispered moan. "Feels good, don't it?" asked the voice with a chuckle. "Yeah, what can I say? I know how to please the ladies. Now give me that body. Come on, give me the body, and I'll give you more of this feeling. It's a fair trade." Black lump began to protrude from Kaine's side as she watched it grow longer and thicker, eventually taking the form of her missing arm. "I can see better," she thought. "My eye must be growing back too." The slime reached up to envelop the rest of her face, but she managed to brush it away. "Stop," she whispered, marveling at how she had regained her voice. "Stop." The black ooze hesitated, as if considering this request, then quickly shimmered down her body before disappearing in a cloud of smoke. "Ah, what the hell, sunshine?" screamed the voice. "We had a deal. I thought you wanted to die." Grandma said, "Can't die yet." A brief image of her grandmother, bloodied and broken, flashed before her eyes. She saw the shade that killed her and heard its mocking laughter, then closed her eyes and forced the image from her mind. Her whole body was quaking with rage. When she opened her eyes again, they burned bright red. "That thing took my grandmother. I have to kill it before I die." Kaine glanced down and saw a mysterious pattern of the shades, burn itself into her left arm. "Well, I'll be damned," said the voice cheerfully. "Look at that, sunshine. I think you and me are gonna be good friends now." Kaine stared intently at her arm. The more emotional she felt, the more the letters seemed ready to puncture her skin and begin infecting the rest of her body. The arm clearly had a will of its own now. "Stop. Just stop." Holding her left arm in her right, Kaine took a deep breath and tried to calm herself. "Come on, don't fight it," pleaded the voice. "Hate's my favorite dish, and I'm hungry. Let it go. Feel the anger. Burn with the fire of revenge. Thirst for blood. Then go out there and... Shut up. Shut up and get the hell out of my body." "Your body? Oh, that's rich, sunshine. Real rich. Look, why don't you just up and die so I can have this body all to myself? What do you say? I bet those bodies of yours in the area would love to see you dead." Kaine grabbed a nearby shard of glass and tried to saw off the shade-infected portion of her side. Before she could, her darkened left arm grabbed her right wrist, crushing it. Kaine screamed and dropped the shard as the sound of bone crunching on bone filled the air. Stupid idiot girl, you're possessed now, sunshine, and there ain't no going back. The voice laughed again, a loud, long wail that seemed to go on without end. Possessed, whispered Kaine. Yeah, possessed. You and me? We got what you might call a timeshare agreement. Remember how folks used to think you were a freak? Well, wait till they get a load of you now. Kaine looked up, tears in her eyes. The sky seemed smaller somehow, darker. Just because of that hate? Is this how they see the world? So, listen, heard the voice. I know this whole possession thing seems a bit sudden, but it ain't all bad. There's plenty in it for you, too. I'm a very powerful creature, Sunshine, and now that power belongs to you. You got enemies? People you want to kill? I can make it happen. That little fat kid who kept picking on you? That big old shade that squashed your granny? We'll wrap them up in their own assholes. No more abuse for you, Sunshine. No more pain. Wait, said Kaine. You're a shade. Why would you help me kill another shade? What? You think I'm some kind of racist? Some killing snob? I don't give a goddamn who you murder, honeypants. I just want a drink from the well. Kaine considered this as she struggled to her feet, the power of the shade coursing through her. The smoke from her house was drifting away with the wind, and she enjoyed the way the cool evening breeze felt on her new left arm. After a long pause, the voice spoke up again. So, how about it? You and me? We could have some good times together. Look, I'll even take care of the bloody part if you don't want. Fuck off, asshole, muttered Kaine. I'll handle the killing. Screamed the voice. Look at you go! Oh, Sunshine, we're gonna have so much fun. So, listen, my name's Tyran, and if you ever need me, I'll just be hanging out in this piece of meat you call a heart. Now get to it. The more you kill, the more your heart turns rotten and sour, and I like rotten and sour. Kaine found herself nodding at the voice. Yeah, she said. Yeah, I think this can work. I'm gonna find that shade, and I'm gonna strangle it with its own guts. When I'm done, I'm gonna do the same to you, Tyran. Count on it. Laughed Tyran. I have shit bigger than you, so good luck with that. Oh, and hey, one more thing. Right now, you and me are sharing this body, but if you ever run out of hate, if you ever, go soft, then I'm gonna take over everything. So keep on killing, Sunshine, and watch your back. The voice grew fainter and gradually faded away, fading to somewhere deep inside Kaine herself. Kaine waited until she was sure the voice... Dear God. Kaine waited until she was sure the voice was gone, then waved her new left arm around a few times. Feels perfectly normal, she thought. Feels like mine. Desperately, she began poking and prodding at the new limb, determined to find something wrong with it. She didn't want it to feel normal. That would mean the creature inside her had already won. Not a shade. Kaine. Repeating this mantra in her mind, she slowly began digging through the rubble of her house, being careful to ignore a certain red-stained spot in the corner. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity of heartbreaking work, she found what she was looking for. It was the wreath of lunar tears. Though it had been through hell and back, the garland's petals were as bright as ever. Kaine started to place it in her hair, and slowly lowered the wreath and stared at it. Sorry, Grandma. So sorry. But I don't deserve to wear this anymore. I'm possessed. Corrupted. Freak. And this time, I don't think there's any going back. Holding the flowers to her heart, Kaine fell to the ground and sobbed. As night gradually lightened to dawn, and the people of the area arose to their daily lives, she remained in that position, as if tears could somehow wash away the horror that now infected her world.
Alive!
Kaine!
Stay alive!
Kaine, can you please wake up now?
Stay alive!
This was a lot of backstory you just hit me with.
You gotta live! You gotta come back to us!
Thanks, Emil. I really appreciate you doing this for me.
Oh, hey.
Hi. Man, you seem to have had quite the dream. Yeah, don't worry. We're good now.
Emil, you were the one calling me, weren't you?
And I sure am glad that he reached you.
You still recognize me?
Of course. I knew you right away.
Thank you, Kaine.
Welcome back, Kaine.
Wow. You grew up.
Yep.
So, how long has it been?
5 years.
Yeah, so, let me give you the lowdown, Kaine. We have defeated the Shadowlord once, and we have effectively ended humanity. And, why are you looking at me like this? So, we're gonna have to do it all again.
That's a long time.
It
Gonna
sure
work
is.
with Yona?
We are still no closer to finding her. We need a way to locate the Shadowlord.
Yeah,
way.
we've been there. We've seen this.
It's not as good as your grandmother's, but
No, it's great.
Alright then. I think we know that one.
Kaine waking from her long petrified sleep. Emil's unflagging kindness. Our reunion was a happy one, and we let it wash over us like rain.
How great.
That is, until Devila and Popola had to go and ruin it all.
Yeah, right. I think all of this I am familiar with.
Are you kidding me?
Please, try to. People are tired and scared.
This is crap.
I'm gonna scan these to see if there's anything
outside.
that we haven't seen
you and
yet,
Kaine
but I
People are-
think this
as
is the
long
same
as you're
situation.
Still right, Kaine?
I'm used to
But
We'll see you later.
Sorry.
Alright, sure. Quite a bit longer if it's read out loud. It sure is. I can't rush it either, because if
What is the
you
matter?
rush with reading it, you stumble over your words, and then you're not getting anywhere, and it takes even longer.
Kaine always sleeps outside. I never thought about that.
It is
until just
great
now.
to practice proper enunciation, which gets harder over time.
Never even occurred. Damn it.
We should turn in.
Yeah, right. I sure hope there is no more visual novel
I didn't get much
sections to
sleep
read
that
here.
night. For the first time in my life, I hated Devila. For the first time in my life, I doubted Popola.
You have ample reason to doubt.
Those feelings are pointless in the end.
It will turn out to be enemy
They said
androids.
they did what they did for the sake of the village. To protect it from the horror of the Shades. Really, how can I blame Devila and Popola?
Fair enough, boy.
In the end, I'm just as bad. Because I never once stopped to think about Kaine and Emil's situation myself.
Alright, surely I can save now. Oh, hello. Are we taking a look at Emil's and Kaine's point of view? Or is it still just Nier? No, it's just him.
I should apologize to Kaine and Emil, but what good would that even do?
I got a fire going.
Wait, is that...
Oh, they're talking to each other.
I'm so happy to get to talk to you again, Kaine.
Oh, I think we haven't seen this before.
Yeah, me too.
I tried everything I could think of to save you, you know. I polished you with a special cloth. I poured warm water over you.
He really took care of her
Wait,
when she was
you
petrified.
poured water on me?
Yeah, but it didn't really do much except make you all shiny.
Hey, Emil. Thanks for saving me.
I guess you noticed how I look different now.
Yeah,
I'm
things
sorry,
have
Mia.
changed.
I'm sorry for all of it.
Well, I mean, this new form isn't all bad, you know? At least I can look at you when we talk, right? Hey, so
Yeah, it's true.
why don't you tell me something about yourself?
Even though I can't quite tell what you're looking at with those eyes.
I'm not very interesting. Sorry.
Come on, I just want to know you better. Please?
Fine. This all happened when I was a kid. Before the whole shade possession thing. My body is different. And when the villagers found out about it, they started treating me like a freak. But one person, my grandmother, accepted me just as I was. No matter how bad things got. She gave me the strength to keep going.
Yeah, I feel like the thing about Kaine is that she is trying really hard to accentuate her feminine attributes, and that's why she's dressed like that.
She's really special to you, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, hey! That gives me an idea. Since we cured your petrification, we should start looking for a way to cure your possession in my body.
Well, that's the
I know we
possession
can
thing
do
is a
it if
little
we
more
all work
difficult.
together. Heck, it'll probably be super easy.
Let me guess. More warm water?
Yeah, just pour water on it.
Okay.
That'll solve the
Can we
situation.
just forget I told you about that?
We can certainly try. Hey guys, it's me. Alright, there we are.
Sleep well?
Sure.
And
Yeah, I
yet
guess
your
so.
red eyes tell a different tale. Don't be so hard on yourself, lad.
I need to go see Devila and Popola.
Very well.
Well... Alright then.
What might that?
It's Mom's diary.
Alright, we still have Mom's diary. Oh god, no.
I've not heard you speak much about your mother.
She got the black scrawl and died when I was little.
My apologies for bringing it up.
It's all right. I can barely remember her face anymore. This is the only thing I have left of her. Reading it helps remind me of when we were still a family.
I see.
But the final entries get a little strange.
In what way?
Well, here, take a look.
Alright, what is it now? Please, don't start another one. If we're starting another one of these, I'm calling it right here. I swear to God. Oh, hello. Wait, no, that's different. Hold up.
Why are you standing about like a slack-jawed ninny?
Oh, damn, we are
Felt like I
beefcake deer again.
Dreaming or something. Sleeping on one's feet is quite the talent indeed. Come now, there's the door.
Right. Let's go.
Alright, cool. What is the meaning of this? You will be unable to save until the battle is over. Do you want to go? No, actually I don't. I will leave the area again. This is very interesting, but I don't plan on doing it right now. It's the DLC dungeons. Okay, DLC dungeons. I wasn't even aware those existed.
Something wrong?
I feel as if I've just awoken from a most unpleasant dream.
I know what you mean. That happens to me whenever I read it.
I mean, I guess I'll do that on an... Maybe I'll do that on an off stream. Like maybe tomorrow afternoon or something. They're included in the remake, but were DLC in the original. Okay, I see. Yeah, I guess I'll head in there and see what that's about. Okay. I would like to experience that. Okay. I mean, I'm glad we could learn so much about Kaine. Even though she presented me with a load of information, I have some girl processing. But anyway, I think that's a good place to call it, because that was a lot of text. Okay, so that's it. That's all for that's enough Nier. That's all of Nier for today. That is plenty of Nier. I did have fun though. It was a great ending. It's a great game. I still love this game to death. Even though it is a little tedious at times. Yeah, sure. Well, I guess I'll be back maybe. I'm not sure if I'll do more on the weekend. There was supposed to be Lies of P on the weekend, but I don't know if I feel like that. I'll see. Maybe it'll be more Nier. I'm undecided. Anyway, until then, have a good time, everyone. Take care of yourself. I hope you're having a great evening, or a great day, depending. And I will see you on next time. Goodbye.